These are barracks that the American military lived in. And I told these people that they could use these to house the homeless. But we can't put the homeless in there because they got asbestos. But it's good enough for American GIs, the finest fighting force on this planet. So this is where the GIs that fought all the wars in Korea and Vietnam, and this is the old barracks. World War II, fighting the Nazis and the Japanese. So when they close these bases, Obama's closing all the bases and the sequester and kicking all the guys out of the military, and they got half the country unemployed and homeless. I said, well, you can use these to house the homeless. I said, oh, you can't do that. It's got asbestos. Well, I tell you what, screw the asbestos. I put prisoners in here. We got 2 million people in prison. Half of them for drugs. So I'd take these barracks, and the first prisoner I put in here was that Abu Nabal, whatever his name is, the guy in Fort Hood, my old unit, that killed all them soldiers and wounded all those soldiers. So this would make a good prison. I put his ass out here hard labor. So these are all the old barracks. I've seen better days, but at one time there was just tens of thousands of troops running around. Spit shine, high and tight, mean and lean, army green, fighting wars all over the world. And what they do, when they take over these bases and never utilize them, they'll plunk down a hospital or a community college or something, but they fail to fully utilize to their true potential what they could do with these places. And like I said, you got millions of homeless wandering the streets, sleeping in dumpsters in foul weather. Put their ass in here. Screw the asbestos. It's better than sleeping out in the rain or in some dumpster. So everything America does is back asswards, and they need to get it together. And there's so many things you can do with this, and you can start with housing the homeless here. Now that we don't use it anymore, forget the Obama phones and giving them laptops. I call this Camp Cool Hand Luke. Ball and chain, hard labor. And the first guy, like I said, is the guy at Fort Hood that shot those GIs. He'd be over here removing the asbestos and rebuilding the place. So, that's today's idea of the day. Over and